YouTubers, Lenora here with Casual Ventures. I've been reading on my rhododendron because I'm new to having rhododendron. These are the first ones that we planted. I don't think I did a video on how I put them into the ground, but I will tell you just quickly. When I got them from the store, they were in their pots. What I did is I chose my spots here. I chose 3 spots along the house here, and I measured the distance between them to space them out. Rhododendron get pretty wide. I think it said 8 feet or 4 feet. So these are 4 feet apart space-wise. I dug my hole that I wanted it to be in, and I dug a foot around it. So I dug it twice as wide as the pot that I bought. So the pot was about this round, and I dug it about this round to make sure it had plenty of room, but not deeper than the pot, okay? You don't want it deeper because rhododendron have roots that like to spread out. I'm gonna put this down. I'll tell you what we're gonna do with that in a minute. Rhododendron have roots that spread out, not down. They're close to the surface, and so you wanna make sure that the soil is loose for them to branch out and spread and root in, but they don't really go down, so you don't want to place them too far down in the ground where they can't get a lot of water and nutrients that they need. So you want it spread out. When you put it, you're gonna trestle up the edges of the root if it's balled up. When you pick your rhododendron, you, if possible, want to look at the roots that are in the plant, in the pot, or in the pot that they have it in. If you could slide it out and see if you see a lot of roots and they're bound together, then when you get home you kind of want to loosen those up a little bit to help it spread out and get going, and then you place it in the middle and you surround it with your dirt and your fill that you're doing. And then I put these nice little cement circle around it just to kind of protect it, and I need to come in here more often and pull out all the growth that you see inside here, because rhododendron do not like to compete with other plants. They don't like to compete with roots, so I've heard and I've read. So I've got to pull these out. What you see here, these little chips, they're wood chips. They're scraps from the chickens, so they're actually used, and I'm gonna wash my hands when I get inside, but that's to help keep the moisture in the ground. When the water comes on, they get plenty of water in the morning, and the wood chips help to keep the ground moist underneath throughout the day. And it also does help to cut back on some of this. I'm sure this would be a lot worse if I didn't have those wood chips in there. So I've got to really pull those out. So that's how I put them down into the ground, and I did 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. What I read recently, they bloomed. They had beautiful blooms, and I'll add some pictures later. They had beautiful blooms, and the blooms have kind of died off. They're kind of dead now. They're done. And I've been reading and trying to learn how to take care of these because I'm new to gardening, and I want to share with you what I learned. And if I am wrong, feel free to correct me in the comments. If you have any other questions, put them in the comments below. I'd be happy to go back and read those comments and find any answers, or truly appreciate any advice that you have to share. So what we're going to do is we're going to pinch off. It's called deadheading them, and it'll help the plant in the long run. We'll just pinch off. I didn't get that very good. Seems like it's sticky down below here. We're gonna pinch off the deadhead, and I'll put that aside to put in the compost later. So you get these little things here. So we'll deadhead these, try and get down to the base. Sometimes I feel like I'm just breaking the plant, but I'm learning, so hopefully this turns out really well when they come back to bloom next year. So I'm gonna do this one on camera, and then I'll do the rest off camera. And there's other, just pinch them off. Now I'm finding that they're sticky, so if you're gonna do this, you're gonna make sure you have gloves if you don't want your hands to get sticky. Also, I brought a little bucket here so that I can add these scraps to my compost in the back. So try and reuse what we can when we can. So these still have some nice blooms, but I'm going to deadhead them anyways. I might be wrong, but we'll see how it goes. And next year when they come back, I guess I'll learn if I did this right or not. It's hard to get in here to see. There's several grouped up here. So pulling off, if you can see here at the base, just pinching them off. They kind of come off. They know where they're supposed to come off. You know when you're supposed to come off. So, and a little here and there I don't think will hurt it at all. So hopefully these flowers will come back next year pretty good and pretty strong. We'll still have this nice green foliage. It's supposed to be pretty evergreen. So I'll finish up. So thank you for watching this video. Hope you like it. Subscribe, ring the bell. Comments below are welcome. Tips, tricks that you know, questions you have, comments down below. Truly appreciate it. Thank you for joining me on this casual venture in gardening. So thank you for watching this video. Oh, he got really close. Okay, sorry.